Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet. Bombarda!
You know which one I'd choose.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Oh, man. Ringo! You're making this too...
Incendio!
How childish!
Is that it?
Don't do that!
Potato! Incendio!
As if you could best the likes of me.
How dare you use that spell on me?
Revelio.
I'll cut you from...
What was that?
Incendio. Confringo. Deposo. Imperium.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation
How
of
nice.
spiders.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in. Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Incendio! Imperio! Poison! Leviosa!
Rather unwise coming back this way. The boss is taken out.
How many RANROK loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Levioso! Incendio! Revelio!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Wingardium Leviosa! Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Leviosa.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Revelio. Repulso. Confringo. Incendio. Bombada. Confringo. Incendio.
We've rid the world of another
Revelio.
spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. RANROK's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio. Confringo. Imperio. Revelio.
We've still not seen the rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Imperio.
Number up wide, coming back this way.
Bombada.
certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Revelio. Incendio.
Now, we can have a look around in peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
RANROK's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio. Incendio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos!
Incendio. Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about... What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. RANROK has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind RANROK. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows RANROK personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves owners.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, nice to see you, my young friend. You can't imagine how inconvenient. Off on another adventure, are we?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Arrest the momentum! Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting RANROK with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to RANROK. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of RANROK's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, RANROK sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. RANROK recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does RANROK care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. RANROK was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor,
speak
sir.
gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what RANROK knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to RANROK. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. good at sneaking about. You'll see. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Revelli.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Guardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Here. Hamid, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Watch your step round here. I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you...
Mara's eyes on RANROK set things right.
Find him! Yes!
Pity, not quite. Easily diverted.
Let's get this over with. It's coming back this way.
Descendo! That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Revelio.
Yes, of course. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Revelio. Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most people are quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. You call that spellcasting? Taste goblin silver.
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Period.
Dead. Was that your best? You are postponing it now. Yeah!
Incendio. Confringo. Arresto
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something. But what?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Oh, this
close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Incendio. Revelio.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it.
Just
I
tell
don't
us.
need to eat again till next week.
Would you focus to tell us?
Very cold.
Guardian Levia Prepared. Prepared.
Postponing the inevitable. Is that the best you can do?
Potato. Incendio.
No!
Let's pass it. You left me no choice.
Revelio.
Never anything interesting around here.
Bombarded. Here. Arresting the men. Leviosa.
What are you doing? What is this? Put me on the ground now! This will not go well for you. What do you think?
That took too long.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Bombarded. Accio. Potato.
Little mooncock.
Imperium. Arresting the men. Incendio. Confringo.
Dead.
Incendio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Arresting the men. Leviosa. Accio. Impero. Bombarda. Arresto Memento. Potato. Confringo. Incendio. Imperium. Leviosa. Accio. Bombarda.
I will make it.
What was that?
Potato.
Shut.
Leviosa. Arresting Potato. Leviosa. Imperium. Confringo. Incendio. Velio.
That was meant for me. There you are.
Imperium.
I will make it.
Potato. Incendio.
Miss me.
Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa.
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them, our meet.
Revelio. Accio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Arresto momenti. Accio. Revelio. Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Clever.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio. Can we please talk about what just happened?
It wasn't so bad,
It really
was it?
was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. RANROK must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share RANROK's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of RANROK's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. RANROK was thrilled with our discovery. but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think RANROK murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming RANROK, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. RANROK never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If RANROK learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what RANROK knows. Watch for my owl